So there's like three Ancestrals and most versions, and one of them I never really reviewed, and I always wanted to review it, so today we're gonna actually review it. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Now, this Ancestral Mythic was actually released last. It is the last one. That's Robur, Oldenshield. So I do want to give a huge shout out to one of my teammates, Bunky, for letting me borrow her account because I don't own any of these Ancestrals. So she actually has this one at rank 2 right now. And this Ancestral, I almost said Mythic, but this Ancestral was released last. I'm sure they'll actually release like more Ancestrals later on, but they kind of slowed down with that. So there's shield protection. Shield won't be affected by positive effect or shield removal skills. Okay. You do have that area 25% shield that will be basically protected, which is nice. On top of that, you have Mountain, gives immunity to stun and freeze. You do have damage mirror 25% and 25% only. Now the thing is, this monster is nature in a fire meta, so you gotta be careful. Now the thing is though, I wonder if you stack up more shield on this monster, like if you were to pair this monster up with users that actually apply shield, I wonder if, you know, the shield won't be removed if they try, removing it. So the only way to do it, the only way to damage this monster would be to pierce through, right? And this is an area, by the way, it's only to himself, which is unfortunate. I really wish it was an area, that would have been a lot better, but So now, this mythic at 120, you have 28,860 power, 748,393 life, and 15,028. Now the life's actually kind of nice. It is double element, nature and earth. I'd honestly just take earth only if that was a thing. Nature, you know, I feel like that kind of sucks because it's in a fire meta. This monster is gonna get destroyed, you know. But let's take a look at the skills. Maybe the skills will actually change our mind. Guardian of Gaia, so that loses shield and deals 25% of life it grants as damage to one enemy. Okay, it is spammable. You do need that 30 stamina though. Now, Colossal Tree is a moderate earth damage to an enemy, applies Sandstorm, so you do have that. 30% life shield to itself, low earth damage to all enemies, apply Sandstorm. Now there are other skills here and these might actually be better, yeah. Leaves Blast, loses shield and deals 30% of the life it grants as damage to all enemies. Okay, alright. We also have Rage of Force, which is a heavy earth damage to one enemy, applies stun to one enemy, applies 33% life shield to everybody. Alright. And then, let's see what else we got. Terra Blast, which loses shield and deals 50% of the life it grants as damage to an enemy. And then applies Sandstorm to all enemies. What is this monster? Like a mix of attacker and support? Applies a 40% life shield to all allies and damage mirror. I really like this one, although I really wish this damage mirror was to anybody you wanted to apply to. Like if you were to apply to a tank, you know, you do that, but it's only to itself, unfortunately. Branch Gale, it loses shield and deals 25% of the life it grants as damage to all enemies. If you want to run it, you can. You do have a 30% life shield, which with a heavy nature damage. I don't know if I would recommend running this, to be honest. I really want this monster to be used as a supporter more than attacker. Now I know he has some damaging skills and stuff like that, but I'd run him as a supporter. I wish this monster just had full on shield with healing and like damage mirror skills, maybe some NERs as well, but unfortunately not. Now the ultimate Heart of the Forest, it loses shield and deals 100% of the life it grants as damage to an enemy and then to all enemies. Now you do have the Awakening here, blocks damage with shields and mirror. Okay, all right. You do have Awaken mode Virtues, which gives you Mega Taunt, Tough, and 50% damage mirror. So is this monster receiving all the damage from that Mega Taunt? I wonder. If that's the case, maybe we can slap in a life rune. Let's just mess around for now. I'm gonna give in a life and a speed. You don't have to get this. I just want to mess around with this real quick, see what this is actually about. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to adventure map real quick. Now keep in mind, this is actually my first time ever using this ancestral monster, so I'm just testing it out right now. Okay, that's all. So I'm just gonna run this. We're just gonna run alongside two random monsters. All right. Now what I do want to do though, before we do that, is equip in some relics. So you do have shield and you do have armor. I feel like if it was double shield, that would have been a lot better, but I'm just gonna go ahead and slap in something like this for now. And with the shield, something that starts off in the beginning of the battle and just gives shield. So maybe Hammer Guard's shield would probably be nice. And we're just gonna go ahead and take it to adventure map. and test it against one of these. So let's go ahead and see what this is about, guys. As you see, we do have some armor, some shield with us. I think that's could be shield, armor, same thing. Let's see. It loses shield and deals 30% of the life it grants. Did you lose a shield? Or is that armor? Does armor not work? No, because look, I started the battle. It gives an armor with... It's an armor. Well, maybe that's why. What if we mess around with, let's say... You've got Rage of Forest. Applies 33% life shield to everybody. So now that we have actual shield, let me see. Yeah, okay, so that was armor. Shield. Shield is what we got now. So if I were to, let's say, use this, loses shield and deals 50% of the life it grants as damage done. So now, you can actually deal that 50% of it, which is nice, but you do lose the shield though, so keep that in mind. Something to keep in mind, you do lose it. Now, if you block damage with the shield or armor, you will be able to actually use Heart of the Forge, which is the ultimate ability. Now, you need 500,000. You need to block 500,000. So you do need to take in damage in order for that to actually work, if that makes sense. Alright, so there it is. As you guys can see, took some damage. That was 21,000 out of 500,000. So eventually, I should be able to, but not anytime soon. Now this right here loses shield and deals 30% of the life it grants. Look at that. That's not bad. But again, I just don't like the element of this monster. I really don't like the element of this monster. So we'll do medium shield. That's everybody, obviously. And yeah, you can basically just eliminate with this. This skill right here is really powerful, I feel like. That skill is actually pretty nice, no? But out of all ancestrals, I like the other two more than this. This is probably like the F tier ancestral. No, I'm talking about like in terms of like just them three, okay? Not just like in general with all the monsters. In terms of like the three ancestrals, it would be, you know, either Grifania on top or Teron, and then this would probably be all the way in the bottom, I feel like. What do you guys think? Now in terms of runes, I honestly don't know what you should really give. If you want to give in life runes, you can. Again, for your ultimate to actually kick in, you need to block in, you know, damage, shield especially. Like if you take in damage and stuff like that, that'll eventually trigger, and then you'll have megatons. And I'm pretty sure that megatons for this monster. So if you want to slap in some life runes or team speeds, probably team speeds will probably be best for this monster. Team speed, team life, or maybe even speed runes. I don't know about speed actually. Maybe just run a tanky like life with 2 team speed or something, or triple team speed mutated with life. So there's a lot you can mess around with. Now I will just go ahead and actually pair it up with some monsters that apply shield. So maybe we could do this monster for tester, or we can just go with someone that actually gives a lot of shield. What monster provides shield here? That, like, I'm talking about a lot of shield. You have damage mirrors, I know. It's not like it gives some type of shield. I think the earth category has a lot. Like, what about the tank, King Adam? What about this one? We probably do that one. We got Tabora, we've got Tabunka. I think Tabunka also has some shield usage as well. Let's just run this just for the extra turn, I guess, just randomly. Because again, this is the venture map, so we're just messing around right now. So look, shield to everybody. And if you want to, you can apply a damage mirror as well, which is nice. You know, that'll actually help you out, I would say. Now let's give them a turn in, I would say. Let's give them a turn in, but I do want to use this before they get the turn so that we still have the shield, I would say. So let's say they go ahead and attack me. That's 11k times 3, about 33k will be charged up, which is nice. Look, 33k out of 500,000. I would say it's probably best to use it in PvP. Run this monster on PvP. Adventure map, I don't know if this is really working adventure map. So this one heals itself, increases the maximum life. Sure, we could do that. We do have the shield skill again. I really like the fact that you can kind of spam that shield. Like the cooldown's not really that high. And yeah, this skill right here is nice. 50%. That will also, that will always help you out, I feel like. Loses shield and 30%. Yeah, this won't deal any damage unless you have shield, obviously. Right now we have armor. That's why it's not dealing any damage. But let's say we do pick up some of that shield. Now we should be able to deal damage with it. So in order for you to deal damage, you need to have shield in you. You know, look at that. So yeah, in order for this monster to basically deal damage, shield, 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 shield. Oh wait. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say, it just levels up the monster. I thought it'll give you like extra cells. You guys saw like in the bottom, it like kind of went up. I was just saying that it feeds the monster a little bit. So whenever you use it in adventure map, you win battles, it'll feed it for you. I thought it was actually like leveling it up, like cell wise, but never mind. So it's an interesting monster. Not my personal favorite to be honest, but it's something. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this monster, like your thoughts and opinions. But that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.